So today we're gonna be doing a story time. Story time. Yeah.
What's the story gonna be about?
Who wants to go first? I got a lot of stories to tell.
Go ahead, since you're so eager.
Go ahead.
Alright. So about, it was over Thanksgiving break.
Last year?
2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years?
2 years ago. Went to my grandma's house. Everybody was out there enjoying wilding. Mind you. Was it? Yeah, it was Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving break. Yeah, so what happened was my grandma's boyfriend went upstairs and came down on a 12 gauge and a 20 gauge. Right. 12 gauge and a 20 gauge. My uncle had the 12 gauge, he had the little 20 gauge. And I was scared to shoot it. And he asked me which one I wanted to shoot. You know, I thought at that time I thought the 20 gauge was bigger. I thought the 20 gauge had more kick. And what happened was, my uncle was standing right behind me. He told me aim it in the air, so I had it in the air, right? I had to take it off for safety. I said, and when I tell you, it knocked the wind out of me.
You look like Kevin Hart. You look like Kevin Hart. In Ride Along.
Yo, man, I tell you, bro. Once I hit the trigger, I knew something bad was gonna happen. Bro. I held on tight to that joint. I mean, like I had a full grip on, like my hands looked like this, like they was on everything around like that. And I hit that, blast that thing, that joint. Dude, went straight back, and the barrel was pointing right at my uncle's head. Man, then I shot the 20 gauge like something different. I ain't gonna lie, I almost blew my arm out, dog.
This past 4th of July, I went to my aunt's house right up the road, right? And like she was letting off fireworks or whatever, and I came home just because like I wanted to come home because they were having a party at my house. So my dad was a little intoxicated. And he said, you know what, since they're setting off fireworks, I'm gonna bring the 12 gauge out. So he brought the 12 gauge downstairs. He forgot the slugs, so he said, go get me some slugs. I said, okay. I brought him 3 slugs. Boom! 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 My mom came out, she said, what? My dad started crying. He said, that was Ethan. I was like, I was sitting there, I was like, Mom. Yo, that night was so much fun.
Yo, I remember they tried to jump me and my brother. Now, what happened was they tried to take his bike, right? So I'm saying, hey, get bah, 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 bah. I said, let it fly. That's when you know, yeah, talk about, well, I think I blacked out. You know, still had the bike. Next day, my mom's boyfriend called us. Was like, yo, don't come down the road. There's like 16 heads outside with all types of baseball bat, sticks. I'm talking like, we was gonna get crushed. So my brother was like, man, I'm not going back there. So we walked up Fifth. I was trying to walk to the back alley where they was. I didn't care. I was dodging baseball bats. You hear me? I was super, bow, bow. I was gonna set fire.
Yeah, all right.
He said,
I was a little nervous though. I was scared, but I still wanted to go back there and have fun.
man, I remember this one time I was playing on a GameCube. Like,
Not the GameCube.
Yeah, this time was a long time ago. It was like when I used to live in Westchester with my grandma.
It might have been 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, something like that. It was. I was playing on that joint. This one room, I was about to say my grandma. My mom and her friend were in their room, right? So they're in there like smoking out the window open. And I'm in the other room playing the GameCube. I think it was like Crash Bandicoot or something.
Oh, that was
That was a fun game.
Crash Bowl.
But yeah, so I'm playing that. Then out of nowhere, I hear pop, 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 like 3 pops. I'm so serious, bro. Listen. I was like, my dumb self, I was like, ooh, fireworks. So I get up, and I run to the window, and I'm looking out, and all I see is a Mexican run into his car, and take off down this one road, down this hill. He just took off. And then my mom's like, oh, somebody just got shot. Because they were out there looking. He was like, I think he just shot somebody. And turns out he did. It was like right across the street in this parking lot. Like, bull shot the guy right behind his car. And that was just crazy. Like, I remember, like, everybody's, like, calling the cops and stuff. I think my dad went up across the street to see if, like, he was all right. He was like, but, yeah. And then, like, later on, they started chasing bull around Westchester. And that hill, that one road with the hill on it, like,
There's a lot of hills in Westchester.
Listen, like you not
listen, bro.
names of the road.
Listen, I don't, you know, listen. There was a road with a hill. All right, it was right across the street from the house. And so Bull like was driving. He was getting chased by the cops. He said, he like got air a little bit. It was like, and I just remember like 5 police cars just chasing him down the hill. Just. Pretty sure they got him, but that jump was real crazy. That was the craziest jump I ever saw.
Yo, I remember.
It's like some GTA.
I remember my grandparents, not the one I live with now, but my mom and mom. One night, my uncles kept messing with me and Ed while we were asleep. So next thing I know, bro, me and Ed woke up in the morning, duct tape with our mouth closed, put in the closet, bro. Bro, when I tell you, Ed was eating what they wanted. Ed was crying.
What type of time is your family?
Bro, like, they used to mess with us a lot, but like my public was weird, yo. Like every time he'll walk up, he don't care if you're male or female in the family. He'll walk up to you like, sorry, rubbing on your head, tell that he's sweetie.
Yo, what type of yo?
I don't know, like
This guy.
yo. I remember one time.
Got anything else you want to tell us about this uncle?
You said you woke up in a closet
We was in the closet
with your mouth taped shut.
We was all just duct tape, hands behind our back, everything duct tape, like duct tape all around, like.
He definitely something.
Was your pants around your ankles?
I remember this time we was outside on Army, man. We was all at my mom's house, right? Me, my cousin, and my brother. So next thing, this cop, it was like 10:30 at night. It was the day I stayed down at my mom's house. These two guys were running from the cops. The bull was trying to stop the car right before the alley was, so the bull could run. So mind you, while the bull was stopping the car, like the car's not even full stop. He at least going like 10 miles per hour. Not even that, 15. So he opened the door, trying to stop the car with his foot. All you were but like before the car stopped, he hopped out, fell, ran down the back alley. Cop was like, Stacy, stop running before I shoot you in your back. My cousin was like, you ain't doing nothing. So he ran down the alley. He ran down this whole long strip and sat there and got caught. How do you get caught by a cop?
I'm gonna tell you what.
Especially close.
A few months ago, right? Me and Zay, we wanted to find something to do one night. You were working, and we were gonna go do an escape room down in Westchester. We got there. Apparently, you gotta like reserve it or whatever, call in. So it was either wait there for an hour, or else go play laser tag. So we went into this laser tag place, and it was like all like Afghanistan, like broken cars and stuff, windows, like sand walls, sandy floors and stuff. And me and Zay were going in, and then the two workers there were like, all right, we're going to give y'all a challenge. So me and Zay went on the same team. We destroyed them both rounds 10-4. And they came out, and they were like, yeah, we're done. Nah, but it was fun. It was like you're in real life combat.
I went paintballing before, but hey, it wasn't. They didn't have my family, but it was just people coming along because me and my brother got invited. So what happened was, one junk I lit up in her back. Like I'm talking about, she was the only one left, but I was scared. But the little boy was like, "Can I be on their team?" We was like, "What you want to be on our team? Cause you know we gonna get destroyed." He was like, "Yeah, man." As soon as he came out the little black tunnel, the caught it right in the head. Down. And next thing you know, I seen the best boy on the other team start coming towards my area. I put my gun straight up, and I had like my shit was still full. Man, I'm just like, bro, I'm not doing it. I was like, I witnessed the joint get shot in her back so many times.
Do you go paintballing a lot?
Nah.
Is that why you got all those bruises on your back? No, but I remember, this ain't about guns or anything, but back in my baseball days, about like 3 years ago, I was doing good. I had probably like 4 at-bats, and it was like the 3rd inning, 4th inning, and I was running around third, heading home, and left fielder threw it into the catcher, right? I slid under the tag. I was safe. Catcher got mad. And while I was getting up, the catcher in metal cleats stepped on my hand, and it split from here all the way to here open.
Wasn't that back in the 910 building?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh,
And then like my knuckles and tendons and stuff were hanging out. I laid down on the ground. I saw my knuckles. I said, I laid down. I was like, yo, you need to take me somewhere now.
Y'all want to hear this funny story though? It's about somebody here.
shut up,
About your
bro.
brother.
Shut up.
So we come out.
Mom calls your messenger all the time.
So we coming out my neighborhood, right? We go to Rockwell Park, right?
He said,
We coming out. Right? Hold on. We gonna get to the good part. So we coming out Rockwell, right? He's first. Zay's first. I'm right behind him, and Ethan is literally right behind me. Zay turns his head, tries to say a sentence, and mid-sentence, there's no gravel, no nothing.
no pebbles, no nothing.
Like,
He didn't
no
even
crack.
twist his
Yes,
hand.
there
over.
was, bro.
There's no.
Yes, there was.
There was
There
no
was
cracks
nothing.
in the road at all, bro. So
God.
but right before the turn, but he's coming, turns his head. Next thing you know, his front tire is just turns to the side, and he just like I'm telling you, like but when he hits the ground, my point of view, like when I seen it, the bike bike,
He was still on the
like
bike.
this. He's still hanging on to the bike.
No, the best part was when he got up and he walked to the side and picked the bike up and the rim was back.
The rim was back, bro.
Did you ever get that fixed?
So what happened was we seen all these cars came by. His dad came by, then my dad came by right behind him. We just like, yo, and they all just, we just like, yo, this man crazy. They over sitting here, about to cry. We had to go to these
old people.
We had to go to these old people to bandage
Some
you
random
up
people.
every day.
She was putting a Neosport on. He said, ah.
That don't hurt, man. And that shower hurt that night. That road rash ain't no joke,
He had to
bro.
walk all the way home with the front rim bent.
Yo, you remember we was coming back from the purple lane with Brandon, and Brandon ran, and we was coming
Oh,
down
the
hill,
dogs,
the
and then
two
the 3 dogs. No,
Those-
2 huskies, all white huskies.
So we heard the chain, right? We looked to the left, but we both stopped, and we were just looking at the dogs like,
And then they ran right here. And then that pit bull started barking right behind us. So we booked it. And then we got to his neighborhood, right? And he was getting ready to go in. And as soon as he went in and started running up, all I heard was, woo, woo, woo,
I
woo.
got chased right before I went to my crib.
And then I bolted home.
Mind you, my legs were hurting. Like I did not stop pedaling on that night, but I swear on everything.
No, we weren't on bikes that night. We ran.
Oh yeah, we did.
And
No,
then,
we was on bikes.
we were on bikes the time that the German Shepherds got out and jumped over the fence and started chasing them.
Oh, so I was on the bike then. So I started running up to the jump. My dad just sitting outside, like literally blasting music. I'm like, yo, Dad, there's a dog down the road. I'm like, bro, I just got chased. He was like, okay. I'm like, okay. I just went right in the crib, but I was just like, all right. Now when you get bit up, don't say nothing. Don't try to run in the crib. Cause you be out here scared of a little dog. I remember.
Do you remember the time we were walking down through Zay's neighborhood and it was pitch black? We started going, stop, drop, and then we started barking like DMX, and we heard something in the woods barking back, and we all looked at each other, and we just ran.
That's around isn't that around the time with the coyotes?
Yeah, we were shoveling driveways. Every year we go around, we shovel driveways, whatever, to get some money, and we were up in his neighborhood, and we took a break, whatever, went in like this backyard, just messing around. And then out of nowhere, meanwhile, I'm right next to the bushes, and they're down there, like, at the bottom of the hill. And I hear coyotes, like, howling. I'm like, oh my God, I look at them, they don't hear it yet. And then they do it again, you all start hearing it. And then the bushes start, like, ugh. God, I was so scared. You don't even know.
You ever had sleep paralysis?
No, but I know you had.
I have-
hold up.
That just scary.
Bro, it's every time I be do that, bro. I'll be fully functional, bro. Functional. And I just be sitting there and just like, next thing you know, my body's be like, I'm in my head like, grandma! Like, I believe you call her for like, I'm like, bro, once I get out there, Joe, I'm like, grandma, bro, I don't know what this was, but I cannot move.
No, earlier this year, right? You know how 3 a.m. is like the witch hour, like the demon hour or whatever? I woke up at 3 a.m. on the dot.
I hate
And
waking up at that, bro.
something told me to look at my door, and I looked at my door. It swung wide open and smacked the wall. And like, I was just staring into the dark hallway. I was like this for like 5 minutes. And then like, I just rolled over and went to sleep.
Yo,
I'm dead. No.
Bro, I got a story, bro.
Hold
This
up.
sounds crazy.
And then Christmas night, my brother got a new watch. He took a picture with it. And in the back, it was my dead grandma in the back. Swear to God, I saw her face and everything. You can ask my mom. Swear to God.
Well, I got a crazy story, but I woke up like it was like around that time. It was on my grandma's old house, and apparently my great grandparents like both died in that house or something like that. But anyway, I'm sleeping in this one side room they got there. This is like when I moved out. I was staying there for the weekend. I was laying in there, and there's like a switch for the light in that room.
Yeah.
And, bro, there's like one downstairs at the bottom of the steps, and then there's one in the room, of course. So like I'm like laying there, right, just awake. I got nothing else to do, and I got the light on, cause you know I was just scared. So like all of a sudden, all the power in the room just cuts off. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? So I'm thinking like, I don't know, my grandma might be up. She just saw like the light was on in the room, just cut it off from downstairs. So I go down there and the light switch is like off, the off position. Flipped it back on, lights come back on. I go lay down. 5 minutes later, the junk cuts off again. I'm like, what? So this time, I'll kind of like get up, go downstairs. Everything's pitch dark downstairs, bro.
Pitch dark.
Pitch dark. Pitch dark. I'm so serious. Like,
Pitch black. They say pitch black.
it's the same thing. Never
Pitch
mind.
dark.
Never mind.
Pitch, who? Alright.
Listen.
All right, keep going.
It was dark down there. So like,
Pitch
I could tell. Nope. Shut up. I could tell nobody was down there. I hear my grandma's light in the kitchen wasn't on.
Can't ride a bike. Don't know you.
Listen, bro. Shut up. Let me talk. I was not interrupting you. Nobody was down there. All right. The light switch was off again. The same light switch was off again. So I switched it on. Then I go to the top of the steps and I like watched. You know what I heard? I heard that dog go. Nobody was down there, and the lights went off. I got scared, right? I never felt anxiety that intense in my life.
They said, no, he jumped in the air and Scooby-Doo. She said,
No, bro. I froze up, and it's just like this wave of just like terror, just is like.
yeah, I know.
You know what I'm? It's just like,
but,
bro.
but it's
what
like
do I do?
part of you wants to run, and then part of you wants to stand there and be like, "Is something coming?" Like,
Right. So like, I worked up enough courage to like after like a minute to go down there and just flip the light on, and I'm not even gonna lie. Bro, I was so convinced there was a ghost in the house. I was like, bro,
Well,
can you
yeah.
please stop turning on the light? I literally said that. And then I went back into the room. It ain't happened again. It ain't happened again. Then I went to sleep.
You wanna know why I sleep with my door closed, bro?
I feel safe in my room. Like,
When my door is closed, bro, I'm asleep. I'm literally like on my pillow, bro. Next thing I know, I like see like somebody like by the head of the 6 foot, bro. Like, they literally walk like my bed right here, my door right there, my grandma, the house, they room right there. I'm like, But like I see like the little faces, and I'm just like, bro, I believe that I just see that. I'm like, bro, this is that whole 2 years ago when I believed to be chipping in, everything used to be chipping in the house. I never used to see it, bro. So I seen this big black shadow. It look like a walking person, bro.
It's
That
Slender
jump,
Man.
bro, that jump walked out my grandma's room and walked down the hall, bro. Man, I hopped up. I'm like, you know how you swing the plate this
Yeah.
and get the doors off your feet. I walked out there. I'm like looking at the door like, man, I look at my grandma. I'm like, still asleep. Like I'm like, bro, I'm not tripping. Then all I hear my dad wake up to about. I was just like, yo, like, bro, I swear. Like, my dad really woke up that night, bro. I walked in my room. My dad was like, yo, you see anything loose? You see something bug out? Come on, bro. Come down the hall. I know you get me the door. He sleep with his door closed too. I'm telling you. There's stuff be happening in that crib, man.
I remember this one time my little brother was taking a nap on the couch.
Bro, this one's like 20 minutes already.
And he got up out of nowhere, just like, like just did that, and stood up, and walked over to the door where we keep our shoes at, and he was like, "Where's my shoes at?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" That's literally what he did, without explanation or nothing. He just got up out of his sleep and just walked over. And was like, "Where's my shoes at?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Shut up," and I was like, bro, what is going on right now? I was like, why you ask for your shoes? He was like, shut up. He literally walked back over the couch and went back to sleep. My little brother's a Kai. He doing some weird stuff. He be doing that all the time, yo. I swear.
Nah, I remember, like, back when my brother was, like, a toddler. And you know how, like, younger kids or whatever see, like, ghosts or whatever? How people say that? My sister's friend, Julie, she died from, like, a heart attack. And he would grab the ball and he would throw it in the air. We'd be like, what you doing? And he'd be like, I'm having a catch with Julie. And we're like, he knew nothing about Julie. We're like, what? He said, I'm having a catch with Julie, you know, brown hair. And we were like, oh my God. That was so freaky.
I think your little brother was with you, bro.
Yo, my
He
little
like
brother's
that.
baby Hitler, yo. Alright. See you in the story time.
Okay, that's story time. Well,
We'll see you all soon.
it was another good video.
Y'all better subscribe because we got like
Yeah,
50
I know where
something
all y'all
views
go to school
and
at.
only 6 of y'all subscribe. 6.
Six.
Thanks for the 6.
SIX.
Thanks for the 6 people that subscribed. Thanks for everybody who liked. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you.
If you didn't, well, that's on you.
It's on you.
Nah, you didn't. You saw this video. You did
We
it.
all we gonna
I
be
got a
ball-
problem
If
with
you
you.
watch all the way to
It's like,
the end,
nah.
you did.
We gonna be balling in a couple years. I pull up with my Mercedes. You're in.
I'm gonna pull up in my Ford Taurus. Oh yeah.
Pull my bike.
My Mercedes.
Pull up on my bike. Nah, that rim's back.
You ain't getting that bike back, buddy. Get your,
I told y'all it's in the shop, yo.
that
Come
joint
on.
forbidden damage.
It's in the shop, bro.
The joint is just like, I don't know. But that's the end of the video. You know what it is. It was another tough video. Tough.
Story time. Let us know what you want to see from us though.
I said tough though. Like, I couldn't keep up with something like that. That was another banger video. Nah, you can't say that. You know,
Yeah, but- But let us know what you want us to do. Like,
just let us know. What
We
kind
need
of videos
ideas.
y'all want to see. If y'all want to see reactions, send a video to the.
If y'all wanna see, like-
to-
this video or like the past video, stuff like that, let us know.
and we'll react to it.
And hit the bell, hit the like button, hit subscribe.
Make sure you share it to your friends, so your friends can tell
All
their
your
friends, and they friends.
Can tell their families,
friends-
and then their
friends
families
can
can tell their friends, and then their friends can tell the family, friends, dogs, sisters, brothers, friends. You know?
You tell your cat too, cause
Yeah,
know,
tell your cat.
Your cat might tell your
Tell your
cat's
cat.
friends.
Tell your gerbil too.
Yeah, just tell everybody. You hear me? But
We ain't like the serious people though. We're like, we sit down and we goof around and stuff like that.
and,
All right.
and
See y'all later.